Hi, seasoners. Happy hump day. I'm so sorry about this. I feel like I'm always in the same stuff and I look shitty all the time, but I film after I work out and I generally have like multiple of the same tops and crap that I like to work out in, but I do change. Anyway, so I did title this I Stopped Being Nice. And, shit happened. Here's the thing. Um, sorry, I have notes I will be looking at, but so I have always grown up a shy person, very quiet, very just to myself. Never wanted attention in school. I would be the one that would like get so scared to get called out or get in trouble or whatever it was. So I've always been like, an introvert for sure. And I'm not saying like I'm not nice anymore. I guess I'm just saying I've actually stopped minimizing myself. I think I was like over giving, just over giving. That's basically what it is. So I think that being nice too is it's like self-sacrificing. Like you're suppressing you. Um, Sorry if you see the glare in my glasses. It's like I need them to read these notes. Um, so I'm a people pleaser, right? And what do people pleasers do? They overextend themselves. They will say yes to everything. The yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Um, so I mean, being too nice can also equal, you're self-sacrificing how you feel, what you want to actually say or actually do, because you don't want to come off as, like for me, like bitchy. Like I don't want to come off mean. And so that can be my like probably worst enemy, um, you know, telling me something and I'd probably be like, okay, okay, I'll do it. I don't know. Just that's how I am. Like I come to the point where I don't give a fuck attitude. Honestly, it's like it's mentally exhausting and I have realized that I needed to be more strong with my personality, have like a stronger like firmness about me. I'm not saying I walk around and I'm like, don't fuck with me. I won't talk to you if you're not nice or if you make me do something. I'm not saying that at all. I am saying that I needed to put some more confident certainty boundaries, for myself. Gosh, that glare is really bothering me. Um, so yeah, so I would definitely um, say that sorry you guys, since I had the epiphany of why am I like allowing this? Why do I go 100%? So example for work, you know, it's always, okay, I'll do it. Okay, whatever you say. Okay, instead of being like, okay, so you want me to do this, but explain to me X, Y, and Z as to why I need to do this, and um, why you're giving this certain thing to me and not to so and so. When I have all this other stuff on my plate, or I would like respond to emails and it'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem, I got this. Don't worry about it. Like that's what I was trying to stop myself from doing, because I was just being too overly nice. So, I mean, it's just been a couple of days where I'm just like, I need to put some more. I need to be more confident in me to know that I can stand my ground with stuff. So, I didn't want to always feel like I was being soft, you know? So yeah, so I have noticed, because I do wear it on my face too. You can tell what I'm thinking and stuff. But I noticed that if I'm not like yes ma'aming all the time, like yes ma'am, okay ma'am, no problem. Like for example, it's always going to be probably work examples with this, but um, I'm asked to do something, but I have 10 other things I need to do because you asked me, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing and go do it because you want me to go do it right now. So no, so I'd be like, okay, well, as soon as I'm done doing X and then Y, I will go to your Z, and I'll definitely get on that. But I'm letting you know that I have this and this to do before I get to what you've asked me to do. And so that's kind of putting like, yes, I acknowledge what you're asking me to do, but I'm going to finish what I am starting and what I need to finish before your question to me will get done. Um, I did with my relationship. I did have that talk with him about what happened the one night finally, and I said, look, I need to really express this to you because one of these days I'm just gonna freaking explode on you. So this is what I need from you. I said, I need more emotional support from you. I need more presence from you. I laid it out basically, right? I laid it out. And he understood, I'm hoping that I told him I said I'm tired of the words and I need action. So, that's also like I kind of stopped being a pushover. So, what I'm trying to get at is we can still be nice, we can still be pleasant and polite, but don't don't be a like I said, don't be a pushover. Don't let people walk all over you, because once they get to know that I can make her, him, whoever do what I want because they never tell me no, they're going to expect you to drop everything and do what they want you to do, be it work, kids, family, friends, and then you feel shitty. I didn't know what I was going to say there, but you feel shitty. You're like, damn, I sacrificed what I was doing in the middle of something I needed to do and get done for this person's needs to be met. So, you know, I know it's a learning process, and the older that we get, I think we kind of like realize like I'm tired of like giving everybody else my energy and time, and then my shit gets put on the back burner, and then you know then I gotta freaking follow up with what I was doing to get it done. And I dropped everything for your ass. So I'm not saying that like being nice is bad. No, I mean that's how people should be. They should be, respectful and very, there for another human. But do not drop something or put something ahead of you if you can. If it's an emergency, if it's something like that, yeah, of course. But if it's just like, oh, like I have, my kid always tends to be like, oh, come over, if you're bored or whatever. And this is like 8 hours after I work. And then it's like, then I need to do my stuff. And I'm like, I feel kind of bad. But I'm like, I just started my workout, sorry, but maybe next time. I'm like, and that's not being mean. That's just standing up for what you need. Your needs, your time is your time. So I think, in general, it just puts that respect. It gives you the respect that you need. It gives the other people like, okay, she's gonna, do it. She's gonna help me do this. Like, example for work. But I know that, she's pretty strong in her will to, prioritize what needs to be done. And that was like an example for me yesterday at work. It was like people just kept stacking shit on me. Even this morning, stacking shit on me. And I'm like, nope, I'm going to get done what I need to get done. And then I will do what you've asked me to do. Unless it's emergent and it needs to be done right now, I'm not dropping it for you. Like, I would get so worked up and so like, oh my God, like I gotta go do this, otherwise, this person's gonna get mad at me. Well, what about me? Like, I can say, I if I ask anyone to do anything for me, I'm thinking like, they don't just drop what they're doing and go do it for me right then and there. They finally get around to it, but it's not like instant. And maybe it's just me. Maybe I think like, okay, someone asked me to go do something, I gotta do it instantly. No, I'm tired. I'm straight up tired. Um, the world's not gonna stop if you don't get a freaking, email reply back right now. So just not necessarily stop being nice and a good person, but stop being a people pleaser. Stop making everyone come before you. Because let me tell you, you really learn how you're treated by what you accept. And I have my whole life have accepted doing for others before me. And we all know that if you're a mom, a wife, whatever, all that I did when I was in that stage of my life, that season of my life, I put everybody before me. And sometimes I think that was wrong in some circumstances. Of course, if it's anything related with my kids and stuff, yeah, I get it. Sometimes even them, you got to say like, look, mom has stuff to do. Mom has a life, blah, 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 blah. So, anyways, I want you all to know that once you set your boundaries and once you get confident enough to, like, say, walk by somebody, I'd be the first one to, like, smile and acknowledge them. And then they would give me this, like, and walk on by. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's where I've come to the point. Like, there's always new people starting where I work all the time. And for some damn reason, they always have attitude for whatever reason. Maybe I'm taking it wrong, but no, I know how to read people. And like today, there's this new person who started, and we were like walking past each other in the hallway, and it's just a fucking habit. I'm the first one to smile, the first one to acknowledge. What do you think she did? I was like, see? Perfect. So next time I see this person, I'm gonna give a little that's it. Like, who the fuck are you? People can't be fucking just nice. They gotta be bitchy for whatever reason. Shit. So I'm just saying, have your boundaries, have clear boundaries, have respect for yourself. You can be nice, respectful, cordial, all of that stuff, but don't get walked over. I think it's fucking bullshit sometimes when when I can see other people getting walked over, and I'm like, damn, why didn't you, say no, or why are you taking that bullshit from the boss and letting her yell at you? No. I'm done. I'm done with that. Y'all can pound it, because I don't want to say I'm too old for it. I should have never have been like that, but I've learned my lesson, finally. Because you know what? I think just the older, and I hate saying it again, the longer these years drag on, I'm not putting up with it. I've put up with it. It's my time to be like, okay, I'm a big girl. I'll get around to it. So anyways, I just wanted to drop that in there. Don't get walked over. Fuck that. If you have low self-esteem, low self-confidence, fake it till you make it. Fake it. You don't gotta, there's so many things out there that's more important than people pleasing. Please yourself in every which way, but please yourself. You come first. You're the only one that's going to take care of you. No one else. Even your significant other. You're going to take care of you, and that's all you have. So with that said, happy hump day. The week is almost over. I am so thankful for that. So let's get through it together, and we will see you next time. Bye.